No, this is cool. And I'm just letting whatever I'm curious about sort of guide things. But
Yeah.
this might be a good time to talk about, we talked a month ago and you gave me a session. And in particular, we had a specific objective. So like that company you talked about wanted to double their revenue. Our objective was to continue to expand the podcast. So bigger reach of the show, and also, bigger guests, or guests that are harder to get, and just sort of like help the channel itself elevate and reach more people. So, and I would say we've experienced that. We've got a lot of interesting. So like I had a request for someone to introduce me to Aaron Epke. He's coming on the show tomorrow. And that text wasn't responded to for like 6 weeks. And I was like, oh, he probably just, skipped over it. And then he replied, he's like, yep, happy to, here you go. And I was like, wow, that's so easy. And
yay.
Another guest, Charles Eisenstein, is coming on the show. And I've had a lot of friends be like, I tried for years to get him on my show, and it took so long. And my assistant was just like, send his team a quick email, and they're like, yep, sounds great. Let's set it up, So I would say, and then our YouTube channel is kind of in that sort of the bend part of the hockey stick. It's about to, we're seeing the acceleration of the views and the growth and the subscribes and stuff like that.
Yay.
So I would definitely, in my mind, it's exactly what we were shooting for.
Yeah.
When we had that session.
Awesome. Yeah. And that was one session. Yeah, which is so cool. And I don't really remember what we were clearing or anything like that as specifics, because I so get into this like channel of just whatever's coming through, right? So I just go with it. And then I think a huge part of this also is that you're really open to the work and you trust it. Because I have learned that all of this, a huge factor is trust or faith, whatever word you want to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one particular expression, and I can't even remember it, but it was like, you were like, we just need to open the pathways for these things to arrive. It was like, you just need to clear the underbrush,
like so branches, you have a
path through the forest. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll see like these, it's almost like these yellow brick roads, let's say, or golden roads. And there'll be like all these branches down, or sometimes you'll see like swords down, like which means you have to go through some sort of stupid battlefield in order to. So a lot of us are like, you can't get to success without lots of hard work, right? Like that's something we're taught as children. So yeah, or anywhere you have to go through a battlefield to get to the other side to have a win, like anywhere that's in your under, like clear it. Let's clear all those, release those statements from your field. It can be easy, people. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's this great book called Effortless by I can't remember, Greg McEwen. He also wrote Essentialism, which a lot of people love for just doing what's essential. And I can't hardly remember anything from that book other than what is the feeling of something being effortless, just everything in life being easy. And that, to me, just sort of approaching things with the plan for it to just go sort of easily in a miraculous way was this fantastic way to run a business.
Yeah. Well, that's why I love Richard Branson too. I don't remember which book I read, but he really followed the joy. He followed what lit him up, which is not necessarily effortless, but it's like exciting and fun and lots of love involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously he's been successful. Just a little bit.